Hi, welcome to today's episode. In this episode, we are going to be demonstrating how to record assessment. Okay, so let's assume that you have an account, and of course there are different types of accounts you can have depending on your role in the portal. Okay, so specifically you must have academic staff account or subject staff account. Let me show you how you would have created a subject staff account or the very academic staff account. Follow me to this tab. So this tab shows us that we are logged in as a super admin. Let me zoom in so you see what I'm trying to show you. So on the sidebar, you will see that we have that you have logged in as a super admin. Look at that. Okay, so this super admin means that you have the power to create new users. Okay, so this is my sidebar. So on the create new users, if you click on create new staff, you'll be able to come to this very interface that we are on. Let me reduce the sidebar. So, and that means also you will now be able, let me zoom out a little bit so you see that clearly. You will now be able to see that creating a new staff would lead you to be able, to assign roles. Look at that. Let's say you have come to the point where you want to assign the type of staff. You'll be able to see both academic, both non-academic, and all the other types of staff you want to create. So specifically, the type of staff that will do this very record of assessment is what we call the academic staff. The academic staff is the same thing as the subject teacher account staff, subject teacher staff. Okay, so this is teacher that teaches subjects and then records assessment to subjects. Okay, so let's assume you chose this very type of staff and you created this account by clicking on the very submit now button after you have filled every other fields there. That means you'll be able to have an account that can log in to give you this interface as you see here. Okay, so look at this interface now. Having logged in as an academic staff account, you should be able to, on the sidebar, see that you are logged in as academic staff account. Academic staff. Okay, so that means also you'll be able to record assessments. Now take note that as an academic staff, you're not able to create a new staff or create a new student or create any guardian, because that is not your role. The role of an academic staff is quite different from the role of an admin or super admin. The super admin has the power. A super admin and an admin has the power to create other staff below him and also other users in the portal. Okay, so quickly let's click on the record assessment, and then you can see that we want to demonstrate now the junior secondary. So I'll click on that so that the page will load onto junior secondary. So it will load and you will see something that looks like this. All right, so look above at the top section. Let me zoom in a little bit. At the top section, you will see that there are options, there are selections you need to make. Okay, now you can see they're already selected. So but each time you select, let's say I selected the first time again, each time you make a selection, just give a room of a few seconds so their page can load into the status up to that option you have selected. So after selecting, you'll see that students will populate, and you can see those students below here. So let me hide up my sidebar so you can see what this place looks like. So you can see what it looks like. You can now be able to begin to add calls to the students. So this is student number 3. You add your score, let's say 50, 60, 70, 99. Okay, So if you've done that, at the extreme right, you will see a button update. Click any of them. Any of them updates the whole page accordingly. Now look at what happens here. The change takes place. Okay, this is a fast process. Let's do another one so you understand how fast this can be. Let's do 70, 55, 44, 787, and click update. And that's okay. You can see how fast it can be. Okay, so it can be very fast. Okay, you can try it again. 40, 66. Okay, 8, 88. Then any of the update buttons you click works as quickly as possible. You may not want to click update it right away. You can decide to fill up everything and then click update when you are done. Okay, but you may want to be clicking update in case you meet an interruption, maybe power supply interruption. So you may want to be clicking update as you move. Okay, or internet interruption. So as you move maybe 3 lines or 2 lines, you click update. Any update button you click will do the same job for every one of your inputs. All right, so quickly again, make sure you're using your academic staff account. As you can see over here, that's what we have logged in with. All right, see you in the next episode. The calculation of this resolution, the calculation of the scores here, take note of that, is dependent on the school. The way you want your calculation to be done, you let us know, and also what you are computing, you also let us know. That's not a problem. We work on that and give you exactly what you need. Now this takes away all the administrative work from you. Calculation, computing, the system does that. The calculation that is done here is what is used on your broadsheet analysis and also in processing the students' results, and everything will be done according to the school's policy and standard and procedure. Thank you so much. See you in the next episode.